Welcome to our channel HD Rare Coin 111, your go-to spot for uncovering the incredible world of rare US coins. If you've ever wondered if your old pennies, nickels, or dimes are worth more than face value, you're about to find out. In today's video, we'll be exploring some truly rare coins and their shocking values. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. So let's jump in. Top 1. The year 1971 marked a turning point in American coinage history, and at the center of it stood the United States of America Kennedy half-dollar. This coin, introduced in 1964 to honor the legacy of President John F. Kennedy, had already captured the hearts of millions, but the 1971 edition carried with it something entirely new. It was the very first year that the Kennedy half-dollar transitioned away from silver, shifting to a copper, nickel-clad composition, a change that forever altered the series and the way collectors viewed it. For those who understand the significance of American coins, the Kennedy half-dollar of 1971 stands as a symbol of change. Gone were the days when silver dominated United States coinage, and in its place came a practical design meant for everyday circulation. But within this transition came rarity, unique errors, and unexpected values that make this particular year a fascinating subject of study for collectors today. The obverse of the coin proudly displays the iconic left-facing portrait of President John F. Kennedy. Designed by Gilroy Roberts, this portrait was not just an artistic tribute, but also a powerful reminder of a nation grieving after Kennedy's assassination in 1963. By 1971, the design had become familiar to Americans, but it still carried immense emotional weight, and many families chose to keep these coins rather than spend them. On the reverse side, Frank Gasparo's bold depiction of the presidential seal gives the coin its strength and patriotic character. The majestic eagle, with its shield, olive branch, and arrows, symbolized both peace and power, making the half-dollar one of the most elegant circulating coins in the nation's history. This combination of artistry and symbolism elevated the Kennedy half-dollar to a place of prominence among modern coins. The year 1971 was important not only because of its design but also because it marked the first half-dollar struck entirely without silver for circulation. The composition of the coin became copper-nickel over a pure copper core, creating a new era in United States coinage. This change was significant because it made the coin more affordable to produce, but it also separated it from earlier issues that contained valuable silver content. Millions of 1971 Kennedy half-dollars were produced, with the Philadelphia and Denver mints striking huge quantities for circulation. At first glance, this might suggest that these coins are common and worth little more than face value. But coin collectors know that the real treasure lies not in the ordinary, but in the extraordinary, those rare pieces with minting errors, pristine condition, or unique features that set them apart from the rest. Among the most sought-after varieties are 1971 half-dollars struck mistakenly on leftover silver planchets from the previous year. These rare transitional errors are prized by collectors and can command staggering prices at auction, as they represent a fascinating mistake during a year of change. Finding one of these coins is like discovering a hidden time capsule from a vanished era of silver coinage. Another factor that makes the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar valuable is condition. Coins that have been carefully preserved in near-perfect mint state condition are exceptionally rare. Most half-dollars were heavily circulated, tossed around in pockets, purses, and cash registers. That's why examples graded MS-67 or higher are scarce, and those few survivors bring impressive sums when they appear for sale. Proof versions of the 1971 half-dollar, struck in San Francisco, add another layer of intrigue. These coins were carefully made for collectors, featuring brilliant mirrored fields and frosted designs. A flawless proof specimen can shine like a jewel, and these pieces are treasured by numismatists who appreciate their artistry and precision. It is fascinating to think about how a coin so familiar to everyday Americans could also become a treasure worth thousands. Most people would glance at a 1971 half-dollar and see nothing more than pocket change, but the trained eye of a collector knows better. That's what makes coin collecting so thrilling, the idea that hidden value might lie in plain sight. The Kennedy half-dollar also carries emotional weight, and that adds to its collectability. For many Americans, it was the coin that kept alive the memory of President Kennedy. People saved them as keepsakes, passing them down through generations, which explains why so many were hoarded away rather than spent in circulation. This emotional connection gives the coin a lasting significance that goes beyond metal and design. Collectors today study the smallest details of the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar to uncover its secrets. They look for doubled dies, mint errors, off-center strikes, and high-grade examples that survived unscathed for over 50 years. Each discovery adds to the story of this remarkable coin and pushes its value higher on the numismatic stage. The mystique of the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar is also tied to its role as a transitional coin. Being the first clad issue, it holds a unique place in the timeline of United States coinage. Collectors love firsts, and this particular year represents the beginning of a new chapter in American history. That is why demand for these coins remains strong and why their value continues to rise with time. Auctions across the country have proven just how much collectors are willing to pay for the right example. When a flawless, high-grade, or era coin from 1971 comes under the hammer, bidding wars often erupt. Enthusiasts recognize the rarity and history behind these coins, and they are determined to own a piece of it, no matter the price. Even beyond financial value, the Kennedy half-dollar inspires passion because of its enduring symbolism. To hold one in your hand is to hold a piece of history, a tribute to a beloved leader, and a reminder of how America moved forward after tragedy. Every 1971 half-dollar carries this story, making it more than just a coin. It is a legacy in metal. For those just beginning their coin collecting journey, the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar is an excellent place to start. It teaches lessons about minting history, metal composition, design artistry, and even economics. At the same time, it offers the excitement of potentially uncovering a rare treasure hidden among ordinary coins. The thrill of the hunt keeps collectors motivated. Checking through rolls of half-dollars, attending estate sales, and scouring auctions all bring opportunities to uncover the elusive 1971 rarity. Each discovery tells a story, and each coin found adds to the wonder of numismatics. Condition and preservation remain key when determining value. A coin kept safe for decades in a protective holder is far more desirable than one that has seen years of heavy use. Collectors prize coins with bright luster, sharp details, and minimal marks, and the best examples often end up certified and slabbed by professional grading services. It is also worth noting that the Kennedy half-dollar series continues to this day, but few modern coins inspire the same level of admiration as the earlier issues. The 1971 coin stands out because it bridges the silver and clad eras, making it an essential piece for anyone serious about building a complete collection. While casual collectors may simply enjoy the coin for its design, serious numismatists study every detail, recording varieties and searching for the rarest examples. The half-dollar becomes more than money, it becomes a puzzle, a history lesson, and a work of art combined into one. The beauty of coin collecting lies in these discoveries. What looks ordinary to most people can turn out to be extraordinary to those who know where to look. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar embodies this perfectly, as its hidden rarities continue to surprise even the most experienced collectors. In the world of numismatics, few coins combine history, artistry, and mystery as well as the Kennedy half-dollar. It reflects a time of change in America, a tribute to a fallen president, and a fascinating study in minting. All of these qualities make it one of the most attractive coins to own. Over the decades, stories of incredible finds have fueled the excitement. A single coin tucked away in a drawer or passed down through a family can sometimes reveal itself to be worth a fortune. These stories remind collectors that treasures are still out there, waiting to be discovered, and in the world of rare coins, the ultimate prize is always the one that combines rarity with condition, history with artistry, and mystery with value. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar is such a coin, and the most remarkable examples have reached astonishing heights, with some valued at $190,000. Top 2. The United States of America Kennedy half-dollar of 1972 is a fascinating coin that continues to capture the imagination of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Introduced less than a decade after President John F. Kennedy's assassination, this half-dollar had already become a symbol of remembrance, patriotism, and artistry. But the 1972 edition stands out for more than just its design. It is a coin full of surprises, historical importance, and hidden value. The Kennedy half-dollar had debuted in 1964, and by 1972 it was firmly established as one of America's most admired coins. Millions of these coins were produced for circulation at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. On the surface, the 1972 half-dollar seemed like a common coin. But in reality, certain examples from this year possess characteristics that make them extraordinarily rare and valuable. The obverse of the coin features the beloved portrait of John F. Kennedy. Sculpted by Gilroy Roberts, this left-facing profile became an enduring reminder of the youthful president whose life was tragically cut short. Americans treasured this design, often saving Kennedy half-dollars as keepsakes rather than spending them. By 1972, the design remained fresh in the hearts of the people, a reminder of unity and hope. Turning to the reverse, we find Frank Gasparo's striking rendition of the presidential seal. With its proud eagle holding arrows and an olive branch, surrounded by a circle of stars, the reverse captures the strength and ideals of the nation. This combination of obverse and reverse designs made the Kennedy half-dollar more than just money. It became a patriotic emblem. In 1971, the mint had transitioned the half-dollar from silver to a copper, nickel-clad composition, and 1972 continued with this new standard. The coin was struck with outer layers of copper and nickel bonded to a pure copper core. Although this removed the intrinsic value of silver, it also made the coin practical for circulation. Yet within these seemingly ordinary clad coins lie rare varieties that collectors crave. One of the most remarkable features of the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is the existence of doubled die varieties. These coins show doubling in the design elements, most notably in the motto, "In God We Trust," or in the word, "Liberty." When spotted, these errors reveal themselves as bold imperfections created during the minting process. Such varieties are highly sought after because they transform a normal half-dollar into a true numismatic rarity. Collectors also value the 1972 half-dollar for its proof versions, minted in San Francisco. These proof coins were struck with polished dies and specially prepared planchets, giving them brilliant, mirror-like surfaces. A flawless proof specimen shimmers with beauty, making it a centerpiece in any serious collection. Even the circulation strikes from Philadelphia and Denver hold secrets of their own. High-grade examples, especially those graded MS-67 or higher, are scarce. Most of these coins entered circulation, where they quickly gathered scratches, nicks, and wear. Finding one that survived decades in pristine condition is like unearthing buried treasure. Another fascinating aspect of the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is the demand for transitional errors. Rarely, a coin may have been struck on a leftover silver planchet from earlier production years. These errors are exceptionally valuable, as they represent accidents during a pivotal moment in coinage history. They remind collectors of the mint's transition from silver to clad coinage, and owning one is like holding a piece of minting history in your hand. The beauty of coin collecting lies in the thrill of the hunt. Most people overlook the Kennedy half-dollar, thinking it is just another piece of pocket change. Yet the sharp-eyed collector knows that among ordinary coins, extraordinary treasures are waiting to be discovered. The 1972 edition perfectly illustrates this, as the rare varieties and mint errors can transform a 50-cent piece into something worth thousands. Over the years, stories have surfaced of lucky individuals stumbling across a rare 1972 half-dollar without realizing its potential. Sometimes these coins turn up in pocket change, bank rolls, or old family collections. Such discoveries keep collectors motivated, always searching for the next remarkable find. The artistry of the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar should not be overlooked either. Even without errors or rare varieties, the coin is beautiful in its design and symbolic in its message. The powerful portrait of Kennedy and the heraldic eagle reflect the ideals of courage, strength, and unity, which is why the series has continued to inspire admiration. Coin enthusiasts also recognize the 1972 half-dollar as a marker of its time. It was a period when the United States Mint was adjusting to changing materials and advancing technology. This coin bridges the silver era of the past with the clad coinage of the future, making it an essential part of American numismatic history. The San Francisco Mint's proofs add a layer of collectability, with cameo and deep cameo examples bringing especially high premiums. Their frosted designs against mirrored backgrounds create a stunning visual contrast that continues to captivate collectors worldwide. As years have passed, high-grade 1972 half dollars have grown harder to find. Coins in average condition may be common, but superb specimens are far from ordinary. This scarcity in top grades adds to their allure and drives competitive bidding whenever such coins appear at auction. Collectors and investors alike recognize the long-term potential of the Kennedy half-dollar series. Its enduring popularity ensures that demand will remain strong, especially for early issues like the 1972 edition. Coins with unique varieties or in extraordinary condition will always command attention. Another fascinating aspect is how families often save these coins as keepsakes. Many people felt a deep personal connection to President Kennedy and tucked away these coins in drawers, jars, or albums as a way to remember him. That sentimental value has contributed to the survival of some high-quality pieces. Numismatics thrives on stories, and the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar has plenty to tell. From minting changes to doubled dies and transitional errors, it represents the unexpected surprises that keep the hobby exciting. For new collectors, it is a coin that teaches valuable lessons about rarity, condition, and history. It is also a reminder that patience and persistence pay off. Searching through rolls of half dollars may not always reveal a treasure, but every now and then, a discovery can change everything. That is the magic of coin collecting, and the 1972 Kennedy half dollar embodies it perfectly. The demand for these coins continues to rise, fueled by both nostalgia and rarity. Collectors across the globe hunt for high-grade examples, while specialists seek out era coins that tell unique minting stories. Together, these factors elevate the 1972 half dollar from an ordinary coin to an extraordinary collectible. With every passing year, its significance grows stronger. A half-century later, the coin still captivates collectors with its artistry and mystery. To hold one in your hand is to hold a piece of America's story, captured in copper and nickel. The Kennedy half dollar remains one of the most widely collected coins in America, and the 1972 issue stands as a shining example of why. It bridges history, design, era potential, and condition rarity, offering something for every level of collector. Auction records prove its worth time and again. When rare varieties or pristine examples appear, bidding wars erupt as enthusiasts compete for ownership. These moments highlight just how valuable and desirable the 1972 half dollar has become. The excitement never fades, because there is always more to discover. Every detail, every variation, and every story adds depth to this incredible coin. It is a treasure not only in terms of money but also in the historical and emotional connections it carries. As collectors continue to study and admire this coin, its legend grows. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar is no longer just currency, it is a cherished artifact of American history, a testament to artistry, and a symbol of hidden value. From its design to its rarity, from its sentimental meaning to its place in auctions, this coin shines as one of the great treasures of modern numismatics. It proves that sometimes the most extraordinary things are hidden within the ordinary. And in the fascinating world of coins, few pieces embody this truth more perfectly than the Kennedy half dollar of 1972, with the most extraordinary examples reaching values as high as $180,000. Top 3. The Kennedy half dollar of 1973 holds a very special place in the history of American coinage, a coin that at first may look ordinary but carries layers of mystery, artistry, and hidden value that keep collectors fascinated even today. Introduced less than a decade after the tragic loss of President John F. Kennedy, the half-dollar series had already become one of the most cherished coins in circulation, and the 1973 issue continued that proud tradition with unique features that make it unforgettable. By the early 1970s, the Kennedy half dollar was no longer struck in silver for everyday use, but instead in a copper, nickel-clad composition. The year 1973 was especially notable because, unlike most other years, half dollars from this date were not made available for general circulation. Instead, they were produced primarily for mint sets and proof sets. This limited distribution makes them intriguing to collectors, because so many people never actually saw them in their pocket change. The obverse of the coin displays Gilroy Roberts' powerful portrait of President Kennedy. His left-facing profile captures the strength, youth, and determination of a man who inspired an entire generation. Even a decade after his passing, the portrait served as a daily reminder of leadership, optimism, and national pride. To hold the 1973 half dollar is to hold a continuation of that tribute. The reverse side, designed by Frank Gasparo, features the intricate presidential seal with a proud eagle holding an olive branch in one talon and arrows in the other. Surrounded by a field of stars, this bold design perfectly reflects the ideals of both peace and strength. It gave the coin a timeless sense of grandeur that continues to inspire admiration. Although millions were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, their restricted release means the 1973 half dollar was different from most coins of its time. Because they were included only in special mint and proof sets, most were carefully preserved, giving collectors today a better chance of finding them in excellent condition. But this very fact also raises the stakes, as the rarest varieties and highest grades can reach extraordinary value. Collectors prize the 1973 Kennedy half dollar for its proof issues, struck in San Francisco. These proofs, created using polished dies and specially prepared planchets, shine with mirror-like brilliance. The sharp frosted designs set against reflective fields make them miniature works of art. Deep cameo proofs, with intense contrast between frosted devices and mirrored backgrounds, are especially rare and desirable. Error coins from 1973 add even more intrigue. Occasionally, mistakes occurred during the minting process, producing coins with doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other unusual flaws. These accidents transformed ordinary half dollars into extraordinary collectibles, sparking excitement whenever they are discovered. One of the most remarkable aspects of the 1973 half dollar is its absence from circulation. For everyday Americans, this meant they might never encounter one in their change, and this scarcity outside of collector channels has elevated its mystique. It also explains why so many of these coins have survived in much better condition compared to other years, yet the finest examples remain rare and command top prices. High-grade specimens graded MS-67 or higher are exceedingly scarce. Even though the coins were not circulated, handling and storage over 50 years have taken their toll. The few examples that remain flawless are true treasures in the numismatic world, and they bring fierce competition whenever they appear at auction. Another key factor in the desirability of the 1973 Kennedy half dollar is its role in the broader story of American coinage. It reflects a transitional era, one in which silver had been removed from circulating half dollars, yet the series remained a beloved and symbolic part of everyday life. Collectors recognize this significance and seek to add the 1973 edition to their collections. The story of this coin is also one of emotion and remembrance. For countless Americans, the Kennedy half dollar was not just a piece of currency. It was a keepsake, a way to honor and remember a beloved president. Families often saved these coins, passing them down as heirlooms. The 1973 issue, available only in sets, was often carefully stored away, which adds to its survival in higher grades. As time passes, the importance of the 1973 half dollar continues to grow. Collectors around the globe recognize its rarity, its beauty, and its historical meaning. Each coin is a reminder of a president who inspired hope, of a nation in transition, and of the artistry of American minting. The thrill of discovery fuels the excitement around the 1973 Kennedy half dollar. Collectors examine proof sets, search through mint sets, and study coins carefully to uncover rare varieties. Each discovery brings with it the joy of finding something extraordinary hidden among the ordinary. Even for new collectors, the 1973 half dollar is a perfect example of how numismatics combines history, artistry, and value. It teaches lessons about limited mintages, proof production, and the importance of condition, while at the same time offering the potential of finding a rare treasure, Auction houses have repeatedly shown that this coin can bring impressive results when a rare variety or flawless example is offered. Collectors recognize its significance, and they are willing to compete fiercely for the chance to own one of the finest. These moments highlight the true value of the 1973 half-dollar. In the world of numismatics, the Kennedy half-dollar series remains one of the most popular, and the 1973 issue stands out as one of the most intriguing. Its story blends rarity with artistry, making it a cornerstone of any serious collection. What makes the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar so compelling is the balance of accessibility and rarity. Many exist in decent condition because they were never circulated, but the very best examples, proofs with perfect deep cameo contrast or mint-state circulation strikes at the highest grades, are genuinely rare and valuable. This coin continues to captivate collectors decades after its release. The symbolism, the limited availability, the artistry, and the connection to President Kennedy all combine to make it more than just money. It is a treasure of history. Stories of collectors stumbling across rare 1973 half-dollars hidden away for years add to its mystique. Whether found in an untouched proof set or an inherited collection, these discoveries remind us that numismatic treasures often wait quietly until someone with a sharp eye recognizes their worth. The enduring charm of this coin lies in its ability to inspire both nostalgia and excitement. For some, it recalls the early 1970s and the enduring memory of John F. Kennedy. For others, it represents the thrill of uncovering rarity and hidden value in an unexpected place. Every collector knows the joy of examining a coin under magnification, searching for that one unique characteristic that sets it apart. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar delivers on this thrill, whether through doubled dies, deep cameo proofs, or pristine mint-state examples. Its story is not just about money, but also about remembrance, artistry, and the passion of collectors. It is a coin that embodies history and carries with it the enduring legacy of President Kennedy. The market for Kennedy half-dollars continues to grow, and the 1973 issue remains a key highlight for those who want to own a part of numismatic history. Its limited distribution ensures that it will always stand apart, and its rarity ensures that it will always inspire fascination. From its design to its scarcity, from its errors to its proofs, the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar is a coin that offers something for everyone. It speaks to the heart as well as the mind, making it one of the most captivating issues of the series. The longer it survives, the more its story grows, and the more collectors cherish it. With each passing year, the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar solidifies its place as a true treasure of modern American coinage. And in the end, the true magic of this coin lies in its ability to transform what appears to be a simple half-dollar into something far greater, a piece of history, a work of art, and a symbol of hidden wealth. The most remarkable examples of this coin have achieved incredible value, with some reaching as high as $170,000. Top 4. The United States of America Golden $1 coin featuring Sacagawea has always been a symbol of history, culture, and artistry, and the 2010 edition is no exception. This coin captures the spirit of exploration, the heritage of Native America, and the innovation of modern minting. While many people may glance at it and see only a simple dollar coin, collectors know that the 2010 Sacagawea dollar hides treasures that make it one of the most intriguing coins of its era. When the Sacagawea golden dollar was first introduced in the year 2000, it was meant to replace the Susan B. Anthony dollar and to bring a more beautiful, symbolic coin into circulation. The image of Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who guided Lewis and Clark across unknown territories, was chosen as the perfect representation of courage and discovery. By 2010, the design had evolved into what is known as the Native American Dollar Program, adding new reverse designs every year to honor contributions of Native Americans to U.S. history. The obverse of the 2010 golden dollar still features the familiar portrait of Sacagawea, created by artist Glenna Goodacker. She is depicted carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, on her back, a portrait that symbolizes strength, motherhood, and leadership. This design has remained consistent since the very beginning, giving continuity to the series and making it one of the most recognizable dollar coins in America. The reverse of the 2010 issue, however, introduced something unique. That year's design highlighted the Great Tree of Peace, a powerful symbol of unity among the Iroquois Confederacy. The image shows a Hiawatha belt and a bundle of arrows beneath a central tree, reflecting the strength and agreement of tribes that came together to create one of the oldest democratic unions in the world. This reverse design set the 2010 Sacagawea dollar apart from all others and made it a highly collectible edition. The coin itself was struck in a manganese brass-clad composition, which gave it its signature golden color. While not made of actual gold, its rich tone made it stand out among U.S. coinage and earned it the nickname Golden Dollar. Its distinctive look drew attention from collectors and the public alike, even if it did not circulate as widely as the mint had hoped. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 2010 Sacagawea dollar is the way it connects history with artistry. Every detail, from the determined face of Sacagawea to the symbolic imagery of the Iroquois, tells a story that goes far beyond its face value. Collectors treasure these coins not only for their rarity, but also for the meaning they carry. Although millions of coins were minted, the key lies in condition and rarity of varieties. Proof versions and high-grade circulation strikes are extremely popular among numismatists, with flawless examples often commanding impressive prices. The best-preserved coins, free from scratches and marks, are the ones that collectors prize the most. Another factor that makes the 2010 Sacagawea dollar fascinating is the possibility of minting errors. Coins with doubled dies, missing edge inscriptions, or off-center strikes can turn an ordinary dollar coin into a spectacular rarity. These errors are unintentional pieces of history that collectors eagerly seek out. The edge lettering introduced in the series in 2009 also continued in 2010, adding inscriptions of the year, mint mark, and mottos along the rim of the coin. Sometimes, mistakes in this lettering created highly collectible errors, including missing inscriptions or doubled inscriptions. These edge details give the 2010 coin an added layer of excitement. Collectors know that proof sets from the San Francisco Mint offer some of the most breathtaking examples of the 2010 Sacagawea dollar. These coins, struck with specially polished dies, have mirror-like fields and frosted designs, creating a stunning contrast that makes them shine like miniature works of art. The historical significance of the 2010 reverse design cannot be overstated. By honoring the Iroquois Confederacy and the Great Tree of Peace, the coin pays tribute to Native American traditions of governance and cooperation. For many collectors, owning this coin means holding a piece of history that predates the United States itself. In auctions, rare and high-grade 2010 Sacagawea dollars have surprised many with their strong results. Collectors from around the world compete to own these coins, recognizing their artistry, symbolism, and scarcity in perfect condition. The excitement of these auctions reflects the ongoing fascination with this modern treasure. The beauty of the Sacagawea dollar lies in the balance between accessibility and rarity. While the coins are widely available in average condition, it is the flawless, unique, or error examples that command attention. This balance makes the series appealing to both new collectors and seasoned experts. Over the years, stories have surfaced of collectors finding rare Sacagawea dollars tucked away in forgotten coin rolls or proof sets. Each discovery adds to the legend of the coin and fuels the desire to keep searching. The 2010 issue, with its symbolic design and unique features, has been at the heart of many such stories. The artistry of Glenna Goodacre's obverse design continues to inspire admiration. The warm expression on Sacagawea's face, combined with the tender image of her child, makes this coin stand out from all others in American coinage. It speaks not only of leadership and exploration but also of family and sacrifice. The symbolism of the reverse design also continues to resonate. The Great Tree of Peace, with its deep roots and branches, represents the strength of unity and the vision of leaders who sought to build a lasting alliance. This message of cooperation and harmony makes the coin even more meaningful. Numismatics thrives on coins like the 2010 Sacagawea dollar, which combine history, artistry, and rarity in one. Collectors know that such coins are not just currency but also cultural artifacts that tell stories of the past while shining brightly in the present. The demand for Sacagawea dollars remains strong, and the 2010 edition is a centerpiece for anyone building a collection of the Native American dollar program. Its unique design ensures that it will always stand apart from other years in the series. Preservation is key when it comes to value. Coins kept in pristine condition, protected from handling and damage, are far more desirable than those that show wear. Professional grading services certify the quality of these coins, giving collectors confidence in their rarity and worth. The excitement surrounding this coin grows each year as new collectors enter the hobby and seek out these treasures. The 2010 Sacagawea dollar represents an important chapter in the story of modern American coinage, and its beauty ensures it will always remain in demand. Even those who are not seasoned collectors often find themselves drawn to the coin because of its golden color and powerful symbolism. It has a way of catching the eye and sparking curiosity, making it one of the most engaging modern issues. The coin also teaches important lessons about minting innovations, historical symbolism, and the role of Native American culture in the fabric of the United States. It is more than just a dollar, it is a story struck into metal. Collectors who hold on to these coins know they have something special. As time passes, their rarity and value continue to grow, and the legend of the 2010 Sacagawea dollar becomes even stronger. From its golden tone to its artistry and symbolism, this coin has become one of the highlights of modern numismatics. It bridges the past and the present, making it as meaningful today as it was when it was first struck. The power of the 2010 Sacagawea dollar lies in its ability to transform a simple piece of currency into a treasure of history and culture. It is a coin that shines not only with golden color but with meaning. Every collector dreams of finding that one coin that stands above the rest, the piece that combines rarity, beauty, and history. For many, the 2010 Sacagawea dollar is that coin, and it continues to inspire awe and admiration. From bank rolls to auction houses, from proof sets to personal collections, this coin has traveled a remarkable journey. Each one tells a story, and each one is a reminder of the hidden treasures that still exist in modern coinage. And in the fascinating world of numismatics, the 2010 United States of America golden $1 Sacagawea coin has reached values that few would have imagined, with the most extraordinary examples bringing as much as $70,000. Top 5. The United States of America golden $1 coin honoring President Zachary Taylor, issued as part of the Presidential Dollar Series, remains one of the most remarkable pieces of modern coinage. Though small in size, this coin carries immense historical significance, beauty, and even hidden value that makes it an irresistible treasure for collectors around the world. Zachary Taylor, the 12th President of the United States, served from 1849 until his sudden death in 1850. Known as a national war hero before his presidency, he was celebrated for his leadership during the Mexican-American War. His short presidency may have lasted only 16 months, but his legacy of courage and honor lives on, and the U.S. Mint sought to capture that legacy in gold-toned brilliance with the release of his presidential dollar coin. The coin was issued in 2009 as part of the series honoring American presidents in order of service. Each year, 4 new designs were released, and Zachary Taylor's coin was the final issue of that year. Collectors immediately recognized its historical and artistic significance, and the coin quickly became a sought-after addition to the series. The obverse of the coin features a bold portrait of Zachary Taylor, facing slightly right, with his name inscribed across the top. Beneath his name are the years of his presidential term, 1849 to 1850. The design captures his stern, commanding presence, reminding collectors of the resolute soldier who rose to lead the nation during a pivotal time in history. On the reverse, the coin displays the iconic Statue of Liberty design that was used across the entire presidential dollar series. Lady Liberty is shown raising her torch high in her right hand, symbolizing freedom and enlightenment, while the inscriptions declare, United States of America, and $1. This consistent reverse design ties the series together, while the obverse portraits make each coin unique. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Zachary Taylor dollar coin is its golden appearance. Struck in a manganese brass-clad composition, the coin shines with a bright golden hue, though it contains no actual gold. This distinctive look, however, made the series stand out in circulation and quickly caught the attention of collectors and the general public. Edge inscriptions add another dimension of intrigue to the coin. Instead of placing the date, mint mark, and mottos, E pluribus unum, and In God we trust, on the obverse or reverse, the mint struck them along the edge of the coin. This feature gave the dollar a unique, almost metal-like quality, making it unlike any other circulating coin in the nation's history. Of course, where there are edge inscriptions, there are also possibilities for minting errors. Some coins accidentally left the mint with missing edge lettering, doubled edge lettering, or improperly aligned inscriptions. These error coins became instant rarities and are among the most valuable varieties of the Zachary Taylor presidential dollar. Condition plays an enormous role in the value of these coins as well. Coins that entered circulation often develop scratches, marks, and wear, while those preserved in mint sets or proof sets retained their original luster. High-grade examples certified by professional grading services are among the most desirable pieces, often selling for remarkable sums. Proof versions of the Zachary Taylor dollar, struck in San Francisco, add another level of beauty and collectability. With mirror-like fields and frosted devices, these coins showcase the design in breathtaking detail. Deep cameo examples, where the contrast is especially strong, stand among the most stunning specimens in the series. Collectors are drawn to the Zachary Taylor dollar not only because of its rarity and design but also because of the history it represents. Taylor's military heroism and short-lived presidency make him a unique figure in American history, and his coin becomes more than just currency. It becomes a tribute to his life and legacy. The presidential dollar series itself was an ambitious program, aiming to honor every U.S. president with a coin bearing their likeness. Yet certain issues, such as the Zachary Taylor dollar, have emerged as standout pieces, drawing more attention than others because of the intriguing errors, condition rarity, and symbolism attached to them. Many collectors enjoy searching through rolls of presidential dollars, hoping to find an error coin or a flawless example of Zachary Taylor's issue. The thrill of discovery keeps interest alive, as each roll has the potential to reveal something truly extraordinary. Over the years, auctions have demonstrated just how valuable these coins can become. Rare varieties, such as missing edge lettering or proofs in pristine condition, have commanded staggering prices. Collectors recognize their importance and are willing to pay dearly to add them to their collections. The artistry of the Zachary Taylor coin is also worth admiring. The portrait captures his stern military presence, while the golden tone makes the design glow with distinction. It is a coin that stands out visually, reflecting both the strength of its subject and the elegance of modern minting. Collectors also appreciate the fact that the presidential dollar series represents a complete set, giving them a goal to strive toward. Within that journey, the Zachary Taylor dollar often becomes a favorite piece, both for its rarity and for the captivating story behind it. The connection between history and coinage shines brightly in this piece. Holding the Zachary Taylor dollar is like holding a miniature monument to a president who lived through a critical era in American expansion and politics. It is a reminder of how coins can serve as storytellers of the nation's past. Even casual collectors are often intrigued by the golden color of the coin. Its bright surface makes it stand out in circulation, and its design invites closer examination. For many, finding one in change sparks curiosity about the man whose portrait it bears and the story behind his presidency. Over time, the Zachary Taylor dollar has become more than a piece of pocket money. It has become an object of fascination. Whether preserved in pristine proof sets, discovered in circulation, or uncovered as a rare error, it continues to excite collectors at every level. The enduring value of this coin is tied not only to its physical condition but also to the stories it tells. Its edge inscriptions, its errors, and its unique role in the presidential dollar series all add to its charm and desirability. Coin collecting thrives on discovery, and the Zachary Taylor dollar provides ample opportunity for collectors to learn, search, and treasure. Each coin carries with it the possibility of rarity, and that makes the hunt both rewarding and thrilling. Its place in numismatics is secure, and its role in American history ensures it will never be forgotten. Collectors worldwide continue to seek it out, recognizing it as one of the standout issues of the entire presidential dollar program. As the years pass, its rarity and value only continue to grow. Whether admired for its artistry, prized for its errors, or cherished for its symbolism, the Zachary Taylor presidential dollar remains one of the most attractive coins of the modern era. From coin shows to online auctions, from family collections to professional displays, this coin continues to capture attention and admiration wherever it appears. It is a reminder that treasures are not always ancient. They can also be modern coins struck in the last few decades. The golden Zachary Taylor dollar reminds us of the timeless appeal of numismatics. It combines beauty, rarity, and history into one small but powerful piece of metal. Collectors will always value it as both a financial asset and a piece of American heritage. The stories of discovery, the competitive spirit at auctions, and the quiet joy of preservation all come together in this single coin. It demonstrates the passion collectors have for finding beauty and meaning in places most people overlook. And in the end, the United States of America golden $1 Zachary Taylor coin has proven itself to be one of the most desirable in the presidential dollar series, with the most extraordinary examples achieving breathtaking values as high as $400,000. Top 6. The golden $1 coin of the United States of America featuring James Madison, the fourth president of the nation, is one of the most fascinating treasures in the presidential dollar series. Issued to honor Madison's presidency, which lasted from 1809 to 1817, this coin carries with it a blend of artistry, history, and rarity that captures the attention of both collectors and admirers of American heritage. James Madison, often remembered as the father of the Constitution, was one of the most influential figures in American history. His contributions to the drafting of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights shaped the very foundation of the United States. When his golden dollar was released as part of the presidential series, it immediately became a symbol not only of currency but of the legacy of freedom and governance that Madison left behind. The obverse of this coin features a strong and thoughtful portrait of James Madison, designed to reflect his intelligence and determination. Around the portrait are inscriptions of his name, along with the years of his presidency, 1809 to 1817. The image captures him with a dignified expression, giving the coin a character of respect and authority. The reverse continues the theme used across all presidential dollars, showing the Statue of Liberty holding her torch high as a symbol of enlightenment and liberty. This powerful image connects Madison's vision of a democratic nation to the ideals of freedom that continue to inspire generations. The inscriptions on the reverse proudly read, United States of America, and the denomination of $1. One of the most distinctive features of this golden dollar is its edge inscriptions. Instead of placing the date, mint mark, and mottos on the obverse or reverse, the mint struck them on the edge of the coin. This unusual detail gave the presidential dollar series a unique identity and made coins like the James Madison dollar stand out from traditional designs. The golden color of the coin itself, while not actual gold, shines with a striking brilliance. Made of a manganese brass-clad composition, the coin's surface reflects a rich golden tone that made it instantly eye-catching in circulation. Its golden appearance made it especially appealing to collectors, giving it a look of rarity and elegance. Mint errors make this coin even more fascinating. Some James Madison dollars left the mint with missing edge inscriptions, doubled lettering, or misaligned edge text. These errors created unexpected rarities, making certain coins dramatically more valuable than regular strikes. Collectors who discovered these error coins often found themselves holding small fortunes. Condition is another critical factor in determining value. Coins that entered circulation quickly developed scratches, wear, and marks, while those kept in mint sets or proof sets maintained their flawless surfaces. High-grade examples, especially those certified as mint state or proof, are the most highly prized among collectors. The proof versions, struck in San Francisco, are particularly captivating. With deeply mirrored fields and frosted designs, they reveal every detail of Madison's portrait in stunning clarity. Coins with strong cameo contrasts are even more desirable, bringing the artwork to life with extraordinary beauty. For history enthusiasts, the James Madison dollar represents more than just money. It is a tribute to the man who drafted the blueprint of American democracy. His leadership as president during the War of 1812 and his foundational role in shaping the Constitution make this coin a living reminder of the nation's struggles and triumphs. Collectors are often drawn to the presidential dollar series because it tells the story of the nation's leaders in order, but certain coins like the James Madison dollar have a unique presence that makes them stand out from the rest. Its connection to the very core of the country's identity gives it a significance beyond its face value. The artistry of the coin also deserves admiration. The sculpted lines of Madison's portrait reflect both strength and wisdom, while the brilliance of the golden color gives it an almost regal appearance. When paired with the Statue of Liberty on the reverse, the coin embodies both leadership and freedom in a single design. Auction houses and collectors' markets have seen examples of the James Madison dollar fetch remarkable prices, especially when errors or pristine conditions are involved. This demonstrates the strong demand and enduring fascination surrounding this coin. Even casual collectors who stumbled upon a James Madison dollar in circulation found themselves captivated by its beauty and history. For many, it was a gateway into the world of numismatics, sparking a passion to learn more and collect further. The James Madison dollar continues to be a popular subject of coin roll hunting, as collectors search for era coins or high-grade examples hiding among ordinary rolls. The thrill of the hunt adds excitement to the collecting journey, making every discovery a potential treasure. Over time, this coin has proven to be more than just a commemorative piece. It has become a bridge between history and collecting, reminding people of the extraordinary figures who shaped the United States and the artistry of modern minting techniques. Its golden appearance, unique edge inscriptions, and historical significance make it an unforgettable coin. It holds a permanent place in the presidential dollar collection, but it also stands as one of the most admired and respected issues of the series. The appeal of the James Madison dollar stretches across generations. From historians to collectors, from casual admirers to dedicated numismatists, this coin has captured the hearts of many with its design and meaning. Rare examples with mint errors or exceptionally high grades are the ones that truly shine in the marketplace. These coins often attract fierce competition at auctions, proving their worth far beyond their $1 denomination. Collectors who own such pieces know they are holding not just currency but a piece of history that grows more valuable with time. The sense of pride and connection to American heritage makes these coins treasured possessions. Numismatics thrives on discovery, rarity, and beauty, and the James Madison dollar fulfills all these qualities. It provides collectors with a sense of wonder, a connection to history, and the excitement of potential hidden value. As more collectors focus on modern coins, the presidential dollar series and coins like the James Madison issue gain increasing recognition for their artistry and rarity. Their place in coin collections becomes more secure with every passing year. The market for such coins has continued to grow, and examples of extraordinary rarity have already reached astonishing values. Collectors know that these coins are not only pieces of history but also sound investments for the future. The combination of golden brilliance, historical legacy, and the allure of minting errors makes the James Madison dollar one of the standout coins of the series. It has carved its place as both a collectible and a conversation piece. Its value lies not only in financial worth but also in the stories it tells. Each James Madison dollar represents the legacy of a man who shaped the Constitution and defended the nation during war, all preserved in a single golden coin. From museums to private collections, from circulation finds to proof sets, this coin has left a lasting impression on the world of numismatics. It continues to inspire awe, admiration, and respect from those who encounter it. The James Madison golden dollar is not just a coin, it is a living monument to American ideals. It shines as brightly as the principles Madison fought to uphold, and it remains one of the most desired coins among collectors. And at its most extraordinary level, with the rarest examples in pristine condition or carrying fascinating mint errors, this coin has been known to achieve values as high as $530,000. Top 6. The Golden $1 Coin of the United States of America featuring James Madison, the fourth President of the nation, is one of the most fascinating treasures in the presidential dollar series. Issued to honor Madison's presidency, which lasted from 1809 to 1817, this coin carries with it a blend of artistry, history, and rarity that captures the attention of both collectors and admirers of American heritage. James Madison, often remembered as the father of the Constitution, was one of the most influential figures in American history. His contributions to the drafting of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights shaped the very foundation of the United States. When his golden dollar was released as part of the presidential series, it immediately became a symbol not only of currency but of the legacy of freedom and governance that Madison left behind. The obverse of this coin features a strong and thoughtful portrait of James Madison, designed to reflect his intelligence and determination. Around the portrait are inscriptions of his name, along with the years of his presidency, 1809 to 1817. The image captures him with a dignified expression, giving the coin a character of respect and authority. The reverse continues the theme used across all presidential dollars, showing the Statue of Liberty holding her torch high as a symbol of enlightenment and liberty. This powerful image connects Madison's vision of a democratic nation to the ideals of freedom that continue to inspire generations. The inscriptions on the reverse proudly read, "United States of America," and the denomination of $1. One of the most distinctive features of this golden dollar is its edge inscriptions. Instead of placing the date, mint mark, and mottos on the obverse or reverse, the mint struck them on the edge of the coin. This unusual detail gave the presidential dollar series a unique identity and made coins like the James Madison dollar stand out from traditional designs. The golden color of the coin itself, while not actual gold, shines with a striking brilliance. Made of a manganese brass-clad composition, the coin's surface reflects a rich golden tone that made it instantly eye-catching in circulation. Its golden appearance made it especially appealing to collectors, giving it a look of rarity and elegance. Mint errors make this coin even more fascinating. Some James Madison dollars left the mint with missing edge inscriptions, doubled lettering, or misaligned edge text. These errors created unexpected rarities, making certain coins dramatically more valuable than regular strikes. Collectors who discovered these error coins often found themselves holding small fortunes. Condition is another critical factor in determining value. Coins that entered circulation quickly developed scratches, wear, and marks, while those kept in mint sets or proof sets maintained their flawless surfaces. High-grade examples, especially those certified as mint state or proof, are the most highly prized among collectors. The proof versions, struck in San Francisco, are particularly captivating. With deeply mirrored fields and frosted designs, they reveal every detail of Madison's portrait in stunning clarity. Coins with strong cameo contrasts are even more desirable, bringing the artwork to life with extraordinary beauty. For history enthusiasts, the James Madison dollar represents more than just money. It is a tribute to the man who drafted the blueprint of American democracy. His leadership as president during the War of 1812 and his foundational role in shaping the Constitution make this coin a living reminder of the nation's struggles and triumphs. Collectors are often drawn to the presidential dollar series because it tells the story of the nation's leaders in order, but certain coins like the James Madison dollar have a unique presence that makes them stand out from the rest. Its connection to the very core of the country's identity gives it a significance beyond its face value. The artistry of the coin also deserves admiration. The sculpted lines of Madison's portrait reflect both strength and wisdom, while the brilliance of the golden color gives it an almost regal appearance. When paired with the Statue of Liberty on the reverse, the coin embodies both leadership and freedom in a single design. Auction houses and collectors' markets have seen examples of the James Madison dollar fetch remarkable prices, especially when errors or pristine conditions are involved. This demonstrates the strong demand and enduring fascination surrounding this coin. Even casual collectors who stumbled upon a James Madison dollar in circulation found themselves captivated by its beauty and history. For many, it was a gateway into the world of numismatics, sparking a passion to learn more and collect further. The James Madison dollar continues to be a popular subject of coin roll hunting, as collectors search for error coins or high-grade examples hiding among ordinary rolls. The thrill of the hunt adds excitement to the collecting journey, making every discovery a potential treasure. Over time, this coin has proven to be more than just a commemorative piece. It has become a bridge between history and collecting, reminding people of the extraordinary figures who shaped the United States and the artistry of modern minting techniques. Its golden appearance, unique edge inscriptions, and historical significance make it an unforgettable coin. It holds a permanent place in the presidential dollar collection, but it also stands as one of the most admired and respected issues of the series. The appeal of the James Madison dollar stretches across generations. From historians to collectors, from casual admirers to dedicated numismatists, this coin has captured the hearts of many with its design and meaning. Rare examples with mint errors or exceptionally high grades are the ones that truly shine in the marketplace. These coins often attract fierce competition at auctions, proving their worth far beyond their $1 denomination. Collectors who own such pieces know they are holding not just currency but a piece of history that grows more valuable with time. The sense of pride and connection to American heritage makes these coins treasured possessions. Numismatics thrives on discovery, rarity, and beauty, and the James Madison dollar fulfills all these qualities. It provides collectors with a sense of wonder, a connection to history, and the excitement of potential hidden value. As more collectors focus on modern coins, the presidential dollar series and coins like the James Madison issue gain increasing recognition for their artistry and rarity. Their place in coin collections becomes more secure with every passing year. The market for such coins has continued to grow, and examples of extraordinary rarity have already reached astonishing values. Collectors know that these coins are not only pieces of history but also sound investments for the future. The combination of golden brilliance, historical legacy, and the allure of minting errors makes the James Madison dollar one of the standout coins of the series. It has carved its place as both a collectible and a conversation piece. Its value lies not only in financial worth but also in the stories it tells. Each James Madison dollar represents the legacy of a man who shaped the Constitution and defended the nation during war, all preserved in a single golden coin. From museums to private collections, from circulation finds to proof sets, this coin has left a lasting impression on the world of numismatics. It continues to inspire awe, admiration, and respect from those who encounter it. The James Madison golden dollar is not just a coin, it is a living monument to American ideals. It shines as brightly as the principles Madison fought to uphold, and it remains one of the most desired coins among collectors. And at its most extraordinary level, with the rarest examples in pristine condition or carrying fascinating mint errors, this coin has been known to achieve values as high as $530,000.